Now you're dealing with negative situation and negative mindset during this time of the coronavirus. As an entrepreneur, small business owner has been hit hard and probably will get even worse. Even for you guys out there that have lost your job, or at least you can see that your job probably won't be around in the future. This looks like it's going to be, we're going to be locked down for some time. So I wanted to do a video. There's 4 things that you could do and 4 tips to deal with this negative situation, these negative thoughts, and actually look at ways that we can come out of this in a better position. Look at how we can best manage this and create positives from it. Now, if you're new to this channel, my name is Scott. I help people craft a life that they love. So if there's videos on mindset, there's strategy, there's putting plans in place, that's what we talk about on this channel. Hit the subscribe button below and the bell. I'll be putting out videos related to the current climate at the moment. So the first thing I do is focus on what you can control. Right, so whatever's happened, it's happened. Whatever will continue to happen, will continue to happen. Think of this as data, think of this as the situation and your task to resolve it. Focus on how you can pivot. What shifts can you make? Because there's no point in dwelling on the problem and just dwelling and sitting there and digging yourself into a further hole, and it's because it may get worse. There's no point in relying on other people in terms of the government to provide stimulus packages and handouts. It might not be enough, it might be enough, it may happen, it may not happen. There's no point in worrying about those things. I would suggest just jumping on the front foot and pivoting. So I would go as far as making a list of the things that you can control in the current situation. So you literally have, a can control, and make a list of those things. What are the things that you can control right now? So if you've lost your job, or if your business is shut down, or if you've been halved, right, then what are the things that you can control right now? Right now, okay? And then focus on those things, because if you're just thinking about all the things that you can't control, that's not doing you any good. So really try and flip that straight away and actually do this. Get a piece of paper and pen out, like actually get a pad and pen out, and write down the things that you can control. Right, what can you do that's proactively going to make positive change in this current situation? Just roll your sleeves up and figure it out. Really try and use the negative thoughts as signals to impact you to make change. Now, if you're struggling with dealing with the uncertainty and you just you don't know how to kind of, what if this happens, what if that happens, and you can't get your mind past that, I've got a whole video on how to accept uncertainty and deal with uncertainty. So check that out here. And I'll put a link in the description below for you guys as well. The second thing I look at doing is priming your mindset. So when you're getting up in the morning, asking yourself some quality questions, or even any time during the day. So what would my best self do right now? What would my best self do right now? So write down a series of questions. So when you've got it, what would my best self do? Okay, you just have the answers down there. What would my best self do right now? The other thing you can do with negative thoughts, and you're kind of feeling a little bit like lacking the clarity, not quite sure, pretend like you're talking to your best friend or a family member, someone who comes to you with your problem. Okay, so they're coming to you with the problem, and you can just give them the advice. So they're coming to you, and you pretend like you're talking to your best friend and giving them the advice, and then use that advice for yourself. So that works really well. So really ask good quality questions to yourself that are gonna evoke positive, solution-focused actions that you're gonna take. The third one is to get yourself organized and get planning, right? So negative situations happen, negative thoughts will happen, but when you can declutter that and you can organize, reorganize and realign to the current climate, that comes through organizing and planning. So how can you pivot during this process? What are the strategies? So you want to plan, you want a strategy, okay? You want to research, So if you've got a can foresee like no job, or you can foresee you've got issues in your business, you don't have a job at the moment, jump online and start researching how you can make money from home, how you can make money online. Like if you're in, say, hospitality or any job that's like, it doesn't look like you're probably going to have a job for a while, research some money making ideas online. There's plenty of things still that you can make money. Figure that out. You might even be able to sell some things on eBay, like just whatever you can do, formulate a plan. So research and then formulate a plan of all the things that you can do where it's going to bring some extra money in for you, and that's going to help you with that finance pressure and stress that's causing negative feelings. Planning is a big one, so if you're a business, and strategizing. So how can you shift your business to cater to people from home? So Gary Vee had a video was released last couple of days, which was interesting. So he was talking about, for example, if you're someone that has a restaurant or you're a chef owner, like a cafe, you can obviously look at doing things online, but why don't you start putting together videos on your favorite, on the dishes, like how to make dishes. Like start thinking about 6 months, 12 months down the line and grow a following doing that, or start a Facebook group and start giving value on how to the food and how you set up your business and all the do's and don'ts, and just like 100 videos on how to just good quality content that you can help people out there. And that's like a long-term 6 to 12 month play, but do that in the downtime, like as maybe an hour every day, do a video like that and just supply that to people, and that will help you because this probably won't be really back to normal for quite some time. So just try and think of strategies that where your business can pivot, where your business can have stay afloat and still bring some money in, and still whether it's immediately or down 12 months down the line. The last one is to be solution focused. So be solution focused. So what I'd suggest here is write a list of all the problems So what are all the problems that you have now and that you believe will happen in the business, or if you're not in a business and you're someone who's in a job or lost your job, what are all the problems that are on your mind or that could happen? And you list those here. And for every problem, you come up with 3+ solutions for every problem. So this way you're actually really thinking in a solution-focused mindset and coming up with some ideas there. So they're the things that I would suggest to do, and it really just comes down to jumping on the front foot and trying to really come up with solutions and plan for it, and that will help with the negative mindset in this negative situation at the moment. So hopefully that helps you. Take care. I'll catch you in the next video. See ya.